The earliest human ancestors evolved in Africa over 6 million years ago. The first members of the hominin family, Sahelanthropus tchadensis and Orrorin tugenensis, lived in what is now Chad and Kenya, respectively, around 6 to 7 million years ago. These early hominins walked upright on two legs, but they had small brains and likely spent most of their time in trees. Around 4.4 million years ago, another hominin species called Ardipithecus ramidus appeared in Ethiopia. Ardipithecus was also bipedal, but it had a more flexible foot than earlier hominins, suggesting that it may have spent more time on the ground. Ardipithecus also had a small brain and was likely omnivorous. Around 2.5 million years ago, the hominin genus Homo emerged in Africa. The first members of this genus, such as Homo habilis, had larger brains than earlier hominins and were capable of making more complex tools. Over the next few million years, the Homo lineage evolved into a variety of species, including Homo erectus, which would eventually migrate out of Africa and into Asia. The earliest evidence of stone tool use in Asia comes from China and dates back to around 2.6 million years ago. These simple, pebble-like tools were used by the hominin species known as Lomequian and were used for chopping and scraping. Another early stone tool culture in Asia is the Oldowan culture, which originated in Africa and spread into Asia around 2 million years ago. Oldowan tools are simple, flaked stone tools that were used for cutting and scraping. Around 1.7 million years ago, a new stone tool culture called Acheulean emerged in Africa and spread into Asia. Acheulean tools are more advanced than Oldowan tools and include hand axes, cleavers, and other large, symmetrical tools. Acheulean tools were used for a variety of tasks, including butchering meat, digging, and woodworking. Homo erectus was the first hominin species to colonize Asia, and they spread throughout the continent between 1.8 million and 100,000 years ago. They were known for their large brain size and advanced tool-making skills, and they likely played a major role in shaping the evolution of early human societies. One of the most important sites for studying Homo erectus in Asia is the Zucudian cave system in China, where archaeologists have found fossils of Homo erectus dating back over 400,000 years. Other important sites for studying Homo erectus in Asia include the Sangiran site in Indonesia, where fossils of Homo erectus have been found dating back over 1 million years, and the Dmanisi site in Georgia, where fossils of Homo erectus from around 1.8 million years ago have been discovered. Neanderthals lived in parts of Europe and Asia from around 400,000 to 40,000 years ago. They were adapted to living in cold environments and are known for their large brains and robust builds. Neanderthal fossils have been found at many sites in Central Asia, including in Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Siberia. One of the most important sites for studying Neanderthals in Asia is the Denisova cave in the Altai Mountains of Siberia, where fossils of Neanderthals and their close relatives, the Denisovans, have been found. The Denisova cave is particularly important because it has also yielded DNA evidence of interbreeding between these ancient hominin groups as well as with modern humans. Modern humans, Homo sapiens, first appeared in Africa around 300,000 years ago and began to spread out of Africa around 70,000 years ago. They reached Asia around 60,000 years ago, where they encountered other hominin species such as Neanderthals and Denisovans. The earliest evidence of modern humans in Asia comes from a site in Israel called Misliya Cave, where a partial skull dated to around 180,000 years ago was discovered. Around 40,000 years ago, modern humans began to settle in various parts of Asia, including Southeast Asia, the Indian subcontinent, and East Asia. These early humans developed complex societies with sophisticated art, tools, and technologies. For example, the hominin culture of Southeast Asia was known for their finely crafted stone tools and their use of pottery. The Harappan civilization of the Indian subcontinent was one of the largest and most advanced civilizations of its time, with well-planned cities, sophisticated plumbing systems, and a writing system that has yet to be fully deciphered. The ancient Chinese civilization also developed sophisticated technologies such as the invention of paper, the compass, and gunpowder. In summary, the story of the first humans in Asia is a complex and fascinating one, spanning millions of years and multiple hominin species. From the earliest stone tool cultures to the emergence of modern humans, Asia has been a crucible of human evolution and innovation.